It's Alyssa.
It's Juju.
And welcome back to our channel. So,
is the lighting look weird on us?
It's gonna look weird, but on the thing it's not. You can turn the light on right here if you want. Just do it there.
Okay.
She's gonna fix the lighting really fast, but while she does that, a little background, we're gonna be doing a mukbang and story time.
Of how we met.
So hopefully the lighting isn't bad and it's good, but if you guys do end up enjoying this story time, then you can comment below what other story times or like Q&A, anything else you want to see.
Also, we're just in loungewear, like sweats and whatever. It's cold here in Cali, and it's my day off, so I didn't feel like I got dressed this morning and then I changed.
Yeah. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And yeah, so today we're gonna be munching on okra and rice. We don't put meat in it because we don't really.
And I got cucumbers with Valentina and lemon and.
And you also have the okra.
And I also got my okra too.
Yeah, we don't have a drink, but like, it's okay. There's probably water somewhere.
We drink water. Let me grab it. We really do only drink water.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so where should we get started?
You start how we met.
Okay, I'll start like when we first ever started talking. Like became friends was in 2021. Beginning of 2021. I remember that. Yeah, it was beginning 2021. And she messaged me on Instagram about my Z wheels. About wheels. And then I think we just kind of like started talking from there, and then I like followed her and stuff. And like in my head at the time I was like, I thought she was cute, but I wasn't gonna say nothing anyways. But I hit the follow because like I don't know, I just hit the follow. And then after that we kind of just started talking about like random stuff and started connecting, I guess, on our, because she had just lost her mom like a few months prior, and I lost my mom like years back. So I think we started like kind of connecting on that and talking about that, and then
yeah. So I guess we started talking every single day, and it kind of became like a.
No, at first it wasn't consistent though. Like,
yeah, like I would disappear on her for a few hours because I worked, and then.
But like we would just talk like on DMs, and then I don't know when we started texting.
I think a couple months in, she was like, "You could just text me," and gave me her number.
So I think like a couple months in, then we started texting, and we really were like strictly friends for like the whole 2021.
We both had our own lives.
And beginning of 2022, we really were just friends. We never flirted. We never complimented each other. We never did any of that. Like we were just really friends. Like we would talk about whatever was going on for that day. Like it was just a normal friendship. It just became
part of our routine to just talk to each other every day and text every day, and like. If I disappeared or she disappeared for a day, like we'd hit each other up and be like, "Oh, are you good?" Blah blah blah. But it became like a routine. I never really looked at her and was like, "Oh, you're attractive. You're like pretty," because she was just a friend to me, and I was just a friend to her. Yeah, we were just friends. So it was like nothing further. And then I remember she hit me up one day and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna come to California and meet like all my internet friends." And she was like, "Oh, I want to meet and like hang out for a few days." Blah blah blah. I worked, so I couldn't take that many days off my schedule, and I don't know, like I just didn't do it. So I was like, "Oh well, I'm free on Sunday. If you want to hang, we can meet up somewhere." We met up in San Francisco, and I came with like my sister and my sisters and her partner at the time, and she came, and some other friends came, and Alyssa was like in the corner, and she was like shy, like. She was shy, and
I would not get out. Like,
and I was like, "Why is this girl acting so shy?" So I was kind of like weirded out, and then like we hugged each other, but it was like a tight hug, like not a hug that you just give your friends like this.
It was like this. We were like that for heck long.
And Alyssa didn't let go.
You didn't too, though. And the crazy thing is, like, old me, like in the past, I've met a lot of people, like, and like I wasn't like shy or like. Was weird about it, but when I met her, I was like, oh, like, I don't know, like, this is weird, like, I don't know.
So we, like, hung out in San Francisco.
And I never hug people like that either, so when I hug her, I was like, oh, I don't know, because usually, like, I don't know. But yeah, and then go.
We hung out, and then everybody was like, let's go get food, so we went to a restaurant, and I, like, paid for everybody's food, because that's just what I do. And everybody was eating.
Did you pay for my food?
Yes, I did. everybody was eating and Alyssa wouldn't eat. And I was like, why is she not eating? And she's acting like she's hella shy. And then I would look up and she would look at me and she wouldn't touch her food. And then she was like, I'm going to take my food to go. Like, I just need to take it to go. And I was like, okay, girl. And I think that's the only day I hung out with her in California. So then she went back to Texas.
Yeah, it was.
For and she went back to Texas and she hit me up the next day and was like, I think we need a FaceTime so I don't forget you. And I was like, what do you mean you're going to forget me? Like, that's weird. And we were like in a group chat. She goes, we'll just FaceTime the group chat then. So then we FaceTime the group chat. And then she was like, we could just FaceTime separate then. So that became a routine for her. And she was like, just not to forget me, which was weird to me, but I didn't know like what she meant.
But after we did meet, we started texting like
consistently.
We talked every day, but we started texting like 24/7, like 1 minute apart, 30 seconds, 2 minutes.
And she'd stay up late because she used to go to sleep early.
Because I lived in Texas, so there was a time difference. I think they're 2 hours ahead. So in California, you're 2 hours behind. So like when it was like 7 a.m. for me, it's 5 a.m. here. So I changed my whole sleeping schedule. Like that's the crazy part because I really was that type of girl. I went to sleep at like 9, 10 p.m. and that was it. And I started staying up till like 2, 3 in the morning.
Sometimes all night on FaceTime.
And I would stay up all the time.
And I had work the next day too. So and then I kind of weirded out when she was like, we need to FaceTime so I don't forget you. But I wasn't catching on. Like I was just talking to her normal.
Yeah, but we still started texting like 24/7, like nonstop. And then we would like joke around and like say stuff. We would be like, remember when we would be like, you said something one time and I was like, oh, like maybe in another lifetime. Remember? We would always say that. We would always use, maybe in another lifetime. She'd always
be like, maybe in another lifetime. Like
we would say stuff, and I think one time she was like, "What? Like, what are you trying to say? What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Cause I don't want to mention names. That's why." And she said something about something, and I was like, "What? Like, what are you trying to say?" Cause I'm like, spit it out. And then she was like, we would use the thing called no comment. We're just not gonna say like no comment. Like, don't worry about it, basically. And then I think we finally like both spit it out.
That's not how it started, actually, guys.
That was. I remember.
She's lying, you guys.
No, I'm not.
She started because I was at work one day, and Alyssa used to send me her regular selfies for Instagram and be like, oh, is this cute? Is this cute? I would just say it's cute, but I would never send heart eyes or fire emojis, nothing. Like, nothing flirty ever. One day, she decided to send me bikini pictures. And, like...
You liked it, though.
Upper chest pictures,
you liked it.
Uncovered and stuff like that. And I was like, why is she sending me like bikini top pictures and her chest area uncovered and her, all these parts on her?
That wasn't right away though. That was not.
It was a month after she met me
because we were
San Francisco.
We was flirting by then.
Yeah, it was a month. It was in March, a month after I met her.
We were into a different type of like thing. Like we were on like. If she watched we shared location, I don't even know what for. Like, not like we knew where the hell people were or like what stuff was. Like, I don't even know why.
Anyways.
And she's trying to act innocent, but she would call places on me and embarrass me.
Yes, because Alyssa went to Vegas when she turned 22 in March.
21.
And she was like getting drunk because I was trying to cut her off. I was like, I don't really want to do this. Like, I'm kind of good off this. Like, it's just not going to work. You're in Texas, I'm in Cali. I'm doing my own thing. And I didn't think I was going to settle down anyways. But...
Oh, baby, you more than settle down now.
Anyways, that happened. She sent me pictures, and then I was like, oh, that's crazy. And then, I don't know, I think we just expressed our feelings to each other. And then tension started happening. She'd get mad at certain things I did, and I'd get mad at her. And we were like, why are we getting mad at these things? Like, that's not normal.
No, we were psycho. Like, and we did, like, admit to each other, like, our feelings and, like, stuff like that. Like, we got to that point. And then at some points, we'd be like, oh, like, maybe we should just, like, stay friends and, like, not ruin the friendship. So that was, like, a thing, like, we risked because we were like, should we just stay friends and, like, not ruin it? But then it was, like, also, like, how do I stay friends with someone, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And then it kind of, like, just went from there. And, like, we were kind of, like, we were a bit toxic.
Yeah, and I was ready to cut her off in the beginning of May because I was like, I don't think this is going to work for me, like.
And then, anyways,
Miss Alyssa ended up booking a flight to California without me knowing, told my sister.
For her sister's birthday, though. And you wanted me to come because you were telling me to come prior to that. And I was like, oh, like, I'll see when, because you were fasting during April. So you told me not to come during April because you were fasting.
Anyway, so she came in May and she stayed with me for a few days. And, we ended up doing things, messing around, doing whatever we
the
did.
next day,
she spread them legs open the same day,
same
night.
You did too. She always comes to me and be like, "You're easy, this and that, right?" But baby, you did the exact same thing. But I was like, did you think I was gonna catch a 3-4 hour flight and not figure this out? Because I was.
Anyways, then she flew back to Texas, and like 2 weeks later, she flew back to California, stayed with me, we did the same stuff. We hung out, like we did a lot of things. She went back to Texas. And then in June...
The crazy part is, too, like, the second time I came, remember I was dying. I was so sick. I was dying. And, like, she was, like, taking care of me. And, like, it was just, like, whatever. And, yeah, and then I flew back.
At the beginning of June.
After the second time. And I only went back for, like, a week, I think. Or, like, 5 days. It wasn't that long. And I was coming back, like, so many times that month. And I was like, what the? And then I finally, in June, we're not going to act like everything was princess and fairy tales and stuff. Yeah. There was a lot of drama
going on.
Like, a lot of drama.
From outsiders,
not between us outsiders. There was a lot of drama. It doesn't matter now. Like, it's irrelevant. And we just, whatever.
We still worked out because people thought they were going to break us apart. And
we still worked out. And so I don't want to put out there like, oh, this is a fairy tale and it's not. There was a lot of drama. But
especially on Alyssa's end.
Yeah, there was a lot.
You know, like Alyssa made money and had certain things that people want to take from her, and it didn't work. Like,
yeah, so there was a lot of drama and like just so much. So it wasn't like all fairy tales and stuff. So when I came back here in June, she was like, "You should just stay here. Like, don't go back. Just stay here." And I was like, okay. I don't think I went back and forth with her. I was just like, okay.
No, I think we like had an agreement. If she went back, like when she'd go back, so much drama on her end from some other people would happen, and my phone would be getting hit up. And like, I just don't have time for that. Like, I'm too old to play games with people and like be in the middle of drama.
Yeah, but anyway, she told me to stay here, and I was like, oh, Larry,
I said you can stay or you can go back home, but I just don't want to.
No, but you did say, be a little more honest now. She was like, just stay here, just stay. And I was like, so like basically you asking me to move in with you because like where else am I gonna go? Because I don't know California, I don't know anything. I didn't know anything.
Alyssa just came with a suitcase, so she
just a suitcase with like probably like 5 outfits, a few pair of shoes, and like my IDs and like stuff like that. That's it. I didn't have any of my car titles. I didn't have any of my car keys. I didn't have my passport.
You didn't even have cars here.
I didn't have a car here.
She still had her house in Texas that she owned.
Left the whole house behind, all my cars behind, literally my whole life behind. And I was like, okay, I'm going to just stay here. And after that,
she just never went back.
I never went back.
And we just dealt with everything else here. Like her friends put her cars on a trailer for her, shipped them here. Shipped her keys.
I sold my house through the phone. I didn't get anything from my house materialistic wise. Like, I just didn't get any of it. But
we revamped her.
Started over.
I bought her everything that, like, all her shoes that she had in Texas. Like, I bought her everything all over again.
So, like, materialistic things.
She didn't get anything.
It's not that. Like, I feel like your happiness and, like, your like mind and like whatever else, your peace is more important. Because like I didn't give a F. I just wanted my cars. Because like the F, like you think I'm gonna just leave my cars? No, I need them. But I went without them for like a few months, a while, till I decided to like ship them over here and like figure out what to do. And I think like for a while I was going to like Target. I didn't have underwear. Remember I ran out of underwear and like everything, and I started wearing her clothes and I'm like, oh my god, like I don't have anything, so like I need to go shopping.
Anyway, so that's how we met. We kind of were like cheaters, I guess. We cheated on people.
Oops, I accidentally stopped recording.
Anyway, so that's how we met. We were friends on Instagram for a few years. She came and seen me and feelings happened, and we kind of dropped the people that we were with because I guess both ends didn't really like the people. We were friends, so we kind of expressed to each other our situations and what we were stuck in and how we didn't. She would express her feelings to me about her past, and I already knew what it was, so I didn't feel bad that we caught feelings because I already knew she was like mentally ready to go and wanted to leave for a long time. And nobody really knows what she went through. So she did come here and a lot of baggage came and a lot of drama, but we learned to fight it together and not fight against each other. That's a big thing. Yeah. A lot of people fight against each other, and we were doing that in the beginning because I was getting tired because I was like, you come with too much drama, like too much drama from.
And
like,
it wasn't
outsiders.
just from like past, like she said, like people we cut off, but also from like my side of the family,
like other things that she comes with.
A lot of stuff happened. So like if you guys want to know about that, like I'll get into it. Like I don't really give a damn.
Yeah, but we ended up working it out, and we kind of like came to a ground, and we were just like, you know what? I think our biggest problem is we fight against each other instead of fighting with each other and helping each other out.
We went through a lot.
So I kind of like changed like my whole mentality and like jumped on everything and helped her with everything. And it kind of got us pretty far. So now I feel like we've been in a way better mental state. Even like buying a house, we told each other we won't buy a house together till like we feel like we're in a better mental state and our lives are kind of peaceful and we don't have outsiders affecting us anymore.
Like pretty much like 95% of the time.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I feel like we have like good things coming and like a lot that's going on. Like we'll share like down the road eventually, just not right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like sometimes I don't know, life is crazy.
It is crazy, and you know, like people endure things, and that's normal. And people come with baggage sometimes, and I guess if some people are worth it, you kind of stick around and help them out. And some people, like you just can't blame them for what happens in life.
Now she's stuck with a psycho. Like
she is psychotic though. I think I got my ass beat by her like 2 weeks into like messing around with her.
No, when?
That's crazy. Yeah.
When?
And
but. No, honestly, it was not 2 weeks into messing around. It's when I started staying here and I stole her keys because
she kicked me out of my own place. She stole my keys from my own place, locked me out, and I got off of work and I had no keys. I couldn't get in the house.
How about this? Next Storytime, we'll just do all the crazy stories.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because we have a lot of crazy stories. But this video is pretty long for now. We just want to give like back-to-back content and be like consistent on this channel.
Yes.
So if you guys want to see anything else, make sure you comment down below and
like, comment, subscribe, and let us know what else you want to see.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.